Okay, so everybody can see my screen.
Yes, yes, it's visible and you are completely audible.
Okay. So today, hello everyone. Today we'll be this session how to write impactful LinkedIn posts using these proven frameworks to stand out even if you are a beginner. So, what is this all about? Like when I started in January, I was struggling to write the good content on LinkedIn. I was posting, but I was not getting the responses. I was not getting the engagement. I was not getting good impressions on it. So at that time, what I started doing is I started scanning these top performing posts, and I started analyzing it, and I started breaking down the pattern in it. And then what I have done, I used them I used them with my experiences, with my ideas in it, just fill in the blanks type. So we'll cover it how I have done, why these frameworks work, and how you can also leverage them on LinkedIn. So okay, let's start. Thank you for joining this meeting live. It is not the last slide. Okay. So this is what we are going to cover today. I'll tell you a little bit about myself, about my background, when I started, and how it all went. Then we'll see how why you should use these frameworks. Basically, what are the benefits of it. Then we'll see how to actually write these write using these frameworks, so that you don't sound generic. Because just having the frameworks in your hand won't make you a better writer. Actually, you have to know the implementation part, like how to actually execute them. Then we'll discuss these 15 powerful tips to quickly improve your writing that have helped me tremendously. These are evergreen, and if you implement them right, you'll see the results. We'll go through. I have given some examples in it, just a little bit of tweaks, how it will change, how it creates the impact in your writing. And I have also breakdown of my three best performing posts. Actually, in the PPT there are only two breakdowns, and for one of the posts which has highest impressions in the last 90 days, we'll break down it on the LinkedIn itself. I'll tell you what went wrong. I've written that post in the 15 minutes only, but it has got good impressions. I was not also expecting that. Then I have analyzed what went good with it. So from here, let's start. About me, I started in January, started posting on LinkedIn. I took this Vaibhav Sisenti's course on LinkedIn, and from there I started posting on LinkedIn. Then I started with the blog. Actually, I was writing the construction related articles, because I'm also a civil engineer working 9 to 5. So I was sharing my blogs. You can see that it was very generic posts, and I don't know why I use this lady's photo in that blog. I was naive at that time, and then in March I came across this copywriting thing. Before that, I didn't know about copywriting, storytelling, basically the writing part. So after this, I started. I took up some courses, pick up some books, invested in the books and courses, and started upskilling myself to learn the copywriting. Then I was posting continuously for these 3 months, and then in August, due to some family reasons, I stopped posting altogether, and I wanted to give attention to the family. So in August, I stopped posting. Then again in the September, I was posting again whatever I was learning, like copywriting tips, writing tips, whatever I was learning, I was sharing them. I was experimenting quite a lot with the formats also. If you scroll down my profile, you'll see I was posting about I have like a deep interest in the personal development space and all. So I was posting about that. Initially I was posting about the construction related things. Then I moved on to posting about the writing part. So I have experimented quite a lot in this period. Then again in the November, due to like lack of enthusiasm or lack of motivation, I stopped posting completely, and like I was like I wanted to quit. But again in the December, I thought let's give it a one more try. And at this time, I re-strategized a lot of things. I like gone through my all of my posts previously. What work I've analyzed them, and that's when actually I realized that there is a pattern going on. Like if we use these kind of frameworks, posts perform well. And why should we like recreate the content will if it is already working? If something is working, we don't have to like really go and do the lot of experiments. So I re-strategize all of my things around these frameworks. And December I started posting again. It took some time to build up momentum again. And in the in the meantime, I have invested almost 90k plus in books and courses to upskill myself in 2023. At the end of the December, I re-strategized my whole content strategy, and started injecting like my personality and storytelling techniques into my post. And that has been me in the only January month, that has brought me 10 leads when I plugged my offer for ghostwriting. That has brought me 10 leads. I'm not good at closing, but even though I closed two clients, but uploaded them, as I have multiple many times said in the in our group, that I've uploaded them due to some disagreements. And right now I'm building my one person ghostwriting business along with my 9 to 5 of course. And I'm systemizing a lot of things. I'm also like working on this client acquisition part. I'm thinking of taking consultation from our Vivo, and it's going like this. So enough about me. Let's jump right into this part. But just before we begin, let me get clear. Let me clear something. Like templates are not a magic pill to write better overnight. Because this will give you a framework, but you have to like really put efforts into it, into writing. Because when you put efforts repeatedly, you get better at it. There is no shortcut. Own experiences, but you have done so much in the life previously. You have been on the platform, or you have been doing something with your life. We are just taking those skeletons, and we'll be putting these into the frameworks to show to create the content that will be impactful. So yes, this is again not copying. If you it should be not like you pick up something from it and just copy it and rewrite in your language. Yes, so it is all about you, the part of yourself, just using the proven frameworks. And let's move on to like why should we use actually frameworks. As I have said, it gives structure to your posts. Like what happened a lot of time, we write it in a free mode, and we forget to give the proper structure to it. Because when someone is reading our post, it should flow well, and to flow well, it should have a structure. Because the flow part is very crucial flow part is very crucial in the writing the content on the LinkedIn. Because if your content is not intriguing, and it is not generating curiosity, then people won't read it. So it gives a structure to work with, and you can of course write content faster. I've written some posts which are in the 10 minutes while drinking the tea, and it has performed well. I was also I was not expecting that, but it performed well because it was a proven structure. And plus, most importantly, it helps you get your creative juices flowing. When you look at that structure, it automatically sparks some creativity in your brain, and you start to think about it. How can I use this, and how can I what kind of experience I can put into that. It helps you generate this creativity, and when you generate this creativity, you can write freely from that point. That is added advantage actually. So yes, this is why we should use frameworks, and I can assure you 100% that it works. It have worked for me well. I have created these frameworks for me for the past year, but I was not using it. But I was not using them. The same thought came to my mind, like why should I use it? I felt like copying others, but then I saw that many top creators, like if you know on LinkedIn Justin Welch, who has above 4 lakh followers. There is one creator, another creator who is Dina Kalkovich. She also talks about templates. There is one creator, Matt Barker. They also use these templates more often. There is another creator who is Jacob Pix. They are also using these templates. What happens?
Soheb,
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt. I have few things to add. I see you have a lot of things online. Is it possible for you to maybe make a list of good creators that you follow and maybe drop us in the group sometime when you have time? Because because not everyone is aware of top creators. Maybe we know one or two, but I think we have a good idea of it. Maybe you can make a list and we all can refer in a free time.
That's a good idea. I'll do it.
Yeah. Sure. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I saw that, and then I started implementing since January seriously, and I started implementing whatever I have learned in past year, and it is actually basic, simple 7-step process. You can go to any of these top creators or any of the creator which you relate with, and scan their high performing posts, or scan any post which relates to you, and invest time to analyze it actually. When you invest the time to analyze it, you'll see the pattern in it, because everything in the nature is about pattern, and content creation is also about a pattern. Like there are some patterns which are evergreen, and when you use it, there is 100% guarantee that they will work. So I break down that pattern, then I create a framework around it, and then I use it to write, of course, and tweak it. This is the important part: tweak it. Because if you are copying from someone, you are actually if you are copying the exact words, or just turning just changing the language and pressing the same message, that is not good. You have to tweak it. You have to add your own experiences, your own ideas, your own inspirations into it, and edit it properly. That is very important part. It should flow well, and then hit post. That is simple formula I use for writing these LinkedIn posts using these frameworks. So we'll see how do I do that actually. I recently posted this on the LinkedIn. I came across this tweet. This is the template. This is the framework I have created. You can simply see it. The 95% of growing an audience is just be yourself, publish daily, make genuine connections. So it is he is just talking about simple habits. So what I have done, I have taken that post and written that post, and it has got quite good result. As you can see, it has almost got 68 likes. It is quite good considering I am not able to engage that much on LinkedIn because of my job and all things. Because I post in the meantime when I am at the job. If I have engaged quite a lot, this might have got a good, better result than this. But it's good for me. You can see here, and here's the post. I will see how why it worked actually.
Soheb, I would like to probe you on one thing. As you said, we all should go through the high performing posts of creators that we like and resonate with. So, like in the analyzing part, like what do you exactly analyze in, like the way of writing, topic, or format? Like what do you exactly see as in pointers?
Yes. So, what parts you have to analyze? Like this is the breakdown. You have to look at their hook structure. What kind of hooks they are using? Are they using numbers? Are they using something else? Or are they killing the objections in the hook? So you have to look at the hook, because hook is your primary part of the content. Like you have to really spend your maximum time on the hook. If your hook is not perfect, nobody is going to open your post and read it. It should be intriguing. It should have some numbers if possible. I try to add numbers to my hooks all the time, and then you analyze the body part, how they are writing it. They are using the list, or they are using some analogies. Some creators love to do analogies, or some creators love to personalize it with their they have their some tagline or something like that. What kind of things they are doing? Like when you really look at the post from this angle, no, you will come across lot of insights yourself. So you have to really look at the post as a not as a reader, not as a consumer, but as a creator, so that you will get the insights from it. You have to look at the CTA part also. What kind of CTAs that they are using, what kind of questions they are using. If any post you can come across in your feed, and you open it, so when you open it, just stop and think, like, what has tricked me into opening this. So that hook must be something that got you, and that has prompt to open that. So analyze in that pattern. I hope I have answered your question, Asuti. And this is the basic why this post has worked. Look, what happens when you use your when you use numbers in your hook. Your hook is your very important part. You used to say, like, spend your 80% of time writing your hook, because if nobody is going to open your post, then what is if you are providing a lot of value underneath it, it is a waste. So try writing a hook that is intriguing. Try including a number in it. Try including stats, or it can be a question, or you can also start with some pinpoints if you are targeting your audience. So that people will actually open it. Then what we have done here, we have used a structured list. Whenever you are writing, use bullets. Use list type of post are the most 100% sure shot way of the list type of post works 100% on the LinkedIn, because they are easy to read, easy to consume, and people love it. because they don't have to like really think a lot about it. So whenever possible, whenever you are writing your content, if you are writing something and that can be put up in a list format, do it in the list format. I like to do it in the block of three. I never do more than that. If there's more point, I'll just use white space. It actually looks better, and like visual appeal is a big part in your post. Like if you can see this post is it's quite easy to read and like visually appealing. The staircase pattern, you can see it is descending staircase pattern. So this is one thing, and the conjunction part, like the words but, because of that, all of this part plays a major role. If you are not using these like and this type of conjunction, your content sounds flat. It does not intrigue your reader. Like if we read this post, 95% of growing on LinkedIn is really just building genuine relationships, posting valuable content, showing your true self. But when the reader reads this but, it in the brain it automatically generates some like what is happening with what is happening after that. So people continue to read after that. So you have to give reason. You have to your content should have these road blocker like these bumpers. Road blockers, or what we say, road stoppers for them to like really stop and think. But when you use this type of conjunctions, people really want to like read what is coming after that. So you have to create this curiosity gap. And there is a lesson. So always end your post with some lesson for the reader. Don't like content is always about your reader. Even if it's about you, even if it's your personal story, it should end with the lesson that will be helpful to your reader. Because ultimately content should help your target audience or help your reader, whoever you are targeting. If there is no lesson or there is no takeaways for them, chances are they will not engage with your post, or they will not come back. So always end with some kind of lessons and some kind of takeaway, some kind of always end your post with some kind of memorable, in a memorable way. And I have ended this post with a questions, which simple daily action help you to grow on LinkedIn. So use these PS sections always. Like when you ask these questions, you you are inviting them to engage, and you are giving them prompt to what you can comment on my post. So you can comment this what daily actions has helped you. So it immediately prompts a user to engage with your post. So always end your post with a PS. It can be something humorous. It is not compulsory to always be always questions. It can be something humorous, or it can be something personal, or it can be something about the photo you are posting with this post. So in this type, I have structured this post. It has worked quite good. We'll see my another post which I have breakdown in detail line by line. It was a storytelling post, and yes, it was again. I have used this framework from Lara Acosta. She's also like a top creator on LinkedIn. If you can see that this is the post, like 20 months ago I stopped drinking alcohol, and this happened after that, and people starting questioning like why are you not taking alcohol, and what happened after that. So I have got this template from her herself only in her email. So this was the template. This was the framework basically. It is you can see it is a skeleton only. There is no words. There is no anything. But you have to put your own experiences, own ideas, and what you have experienced in life in it, and it gives you a ready-made structure to flow with it, and it makes a life quite easy. So this was the post, and it has performed really well. Almost I have got 79 likes, and up today it is 2000 impressions. So I got good response for this post. We'll see that post. Let me open it. Can you see my LinkedIn screen?
No, we can only see the Canva slides.
Okay, I'm sharing you my LinkedIn screen.
Okay, okay.
Now, can you see this?
Yeah, yeah, it's visible now.
Okay. So this was the post I have written. We'll just quickly read it. Like we'll be breaking this down line by line. What was going on my mind, and what I was thinking while writing this post. Like basically how I have edited it, and how it was done. So we'll just quickly go through it. 2 months ago, I stopped writing on LinkedIn for 1 month because I was juggling between copywriting business, writing on LinkedIn, family functions, 9 to 5 job. Because of that, I was exhausted. I needed a break. I thought a small break from writing daily on LinkedIn would help me. But no, I was wrong. I took a break, but the momentum I built over the last 6 months slipped away. Enthusiasm from the initial days disappeared. Regret filled every moment I didn't write. Inspiration became hard to find. The goals I set took a backseat. Creativity hit a standstill. Everybody say taking a break helps you refresh. Even I used to say it. But remember, taking a break is a double-edged sword. When you take a break, you break the streak. That's when you enter the comfort zone. But growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone. Since I started writing daily again, I'm more focused on my life goals, gain back my mental peace. I flow endlessly, and I'm happier. Now, after learning a lesson that cost me 1 month, I've decided not to take a break again. Now, when someone asks me, "Are you on a break?" I say, "Yes, I'm on a break from not taking a break." So, basically, this was the post I have written it. We'll quickly break down it in this slide. Okay. What's up? So let's break it down line by line. So the hook. Basically, hook should answer some few of some questions. Like in this hook, it begins with a time frame when. So it is answering when it has happened 2 months ago. So then again, it answers what has happened. Like, I stopped writing on LinkedIn, and like how it is clearly defining the time frame for how much time. So for one month. So what happens here is, as it begins with a time frame, as I have said, numbers creates intrigue in the brain. So it has done that, and also I'm sharing my personal experience. So people are curious to know like why Soheb has stopped writing for complete 1 month. So it intrigues audience. Like it is unexpected action, and it is quite intriguing. So this hook is complete by its nature. Like what has happened, when it has happened, and for how much time, and where it has happened on LinkedIn. So it is answering all the questions. These basic questions you hook when you are writing. Your content should answer these basic questions. If it is not answering, the content itself is not complete. So whenever you are writing hook, you should focus on answering all of these questions, like what happened, when it happened, like why it happened. Why it happened comes under the body part, and how you have tackled it, it comes under the body part. But your hook should be complete in the sense like that, and it should be intriguing. And the most important part, it should not be your hook should not be very long, because on LinkedIn, if your hook is very long, people won't open it. Because I have myself experienced this. I have written this post using the framework, and I have come up with this really long hook. I was trying to explain everything in that hook itself. But it got just in a half hour, it just got 3 likes, which in a usual case I used to get 10 to 20 likes easily in a half hour. So then I modified the hook part, and keep it in the one line, and then it started getting the momentum. So this is from my own experience, and experimentations, that your hook should be such that when the people are reading hook, they are they get a clear idea what they are going to see in the content, or what are you trying to convey. It should not be like a lot of it should not be unclear, or a cringe kind of thing. So your hook should be such that, that's why it has worked quite well. Then we started with the context. Then we we have set the context, like what actually happened, and because of that, what I was doing, because of that, like I stopped writing. So here again, I have used the lists. I love lists. I love using bullet points, and I don't like to put it in a pack of 4 or pack of 5. It just looks little ugly. So that I have kept it in 2 parts. You have to really think about this part actually, because if you are not focusing on making your writing look good, then you are also losing the visual appeal, which is also crucial part. So I've used like this casual tone for cause. I like to use this also, and lists. So I have shared here my own experience, which is quite relatable, because family functions and 9 to 5 job. This is quite a relatable things. When many people on the LinkedIn are juggling between this, like they are not able to maintain their presence on the LinkedIn because all of these things, and it is quite, sorry, it relates instantly. So you should be concise while writing. You don't have to explain too much, or say too much about things. I might have gone in this way, like I have this family function, and then I didn't got the time to engage on the LinkedIn. Then I was also handling my copywriting business, but due to 9 to 5 job. But no, what I have done, I just packed it in a simple list, so it is readable and consumable, and people get the idea out of it. So on social media platforms, people are actually not there to read bulky paragraphs and all of it. People really scan your post. If they find it interesting, they'll keep on reading it. But if you are writing a bulk paragraphs, 3 to 4 lines or 5 lines, people won't really read it, and it is actually your brain actually requires a lot of energy to decode these paragraphs. So, and the brain hates spending energy and hates spending calories. So it will suggest reader to just keep it and move ahead. So it's always better to use lists or bullets or short sentences. So this is what I have done here. And again the consumption part, because of that I was exhausted, I needed a break. So this is most important part. This is all what you have whatever you are reading. This sets up a tension. Your content, your story, it should create a tension. Like there should be some kind of drama. If there is no drama, people are not going to people are not going to scroll down to read it. So it should be there. It should be some kind of drama, some kind of complexity in your content, in your story, whenever you are sharing, and share it in a such a manner. Share it with by using all these rules, like use a conjunction, connect your sentences, use short sentences. So in this particular, you can see that I have set up this narrative attention by introducing problem and challenges. So your content, whenever you are writing your story, it should have a challenge, because without challenge or without problems, your story won't connect to the reader. So it should have some kind of drama. Your content should have some kind of drama in it. So what happens? It humanizes your content, and it relates you with your audience easily. Then again, I have used list. I'm a big fan of a list. Bullet points. It is easy for consumption, and what really happened. Make it relatable and make it real. Like don't make up something just because to write. Like really internalize and reflect yourself on your past journey or whatever you are writing content about, and personalize it. The moment you start injecting your personality in your content, you will start seeing the difference. Whatever you are using, like whatever type of language you might be using in your day-to-day life, start injecting that into the content. See how it is performing, or come up with something quite something different which people will like it. So this is how. And use strategic metaphors. Metaphors are always great, and if you are not able to come up with the metaphors, use chat gpt is there to help you. And whenever you feel like stuck on creativity, go to chat gpt. And I know you all are good at prompting the chat gpt how to prompt it right. Don't take your whole content into the chat gpt and tell her to edit it. She's very bad at that, but she's very good when you get very specific. Like in this list, what I have done, I've written this. It was not like that initially, but I have written it whatever I wanted to, and I put it in the chat gpt. And what I have done there, I've prompted it to write this in 5 different versions, and instructed it to use simple words, simple but powerful words, use very simple metaphors, and use whatever you want to give the instruction, whatever kind of, and keep the sentence length same. Don't increase the sentence length. All of that instructions given, and then it will give you a lot of suggestions. And look at that, and pick up something whichever you find interesting. In this, and I can never come up with this creativity hit a standstill, because I don't use this word lot of time in my conversations. So, but it hits, it creates an impact. So I took it from there. You can tweak it, because ChatGPT doesn't give you the best content. but it gives you the idea, and you can pick up it and use it. So in this we have really demonstrated that what happened because of that. And it is again, this is all from a self reflection, so nothing is made up. So in this part, what we have done after setting the tension, then we have shown them the consequences. What we have done, we have done this really interesting part. We have contrast with the common advice. So we are polarizing with the common advice which is surfacing on the internet. Because everybody is saying about taking the break, but when you really think about it, when you take a break, you lose your momentum. So that's what I did there. And again, there is a strategic use of a metaphor, which is a double-edged sword. And it doesn't come. It will, if it is the metaphors and all things are not coming to you naturally. To come this to you naturally, you have to really the number one tip to get better at writing is to read a lot. Whenever you get time, read a lot. That's when your creativity muscle will get strong, because not everything can be done with the chat gpt. We have to really put our efforts also. So I was reading something at that time, and I came across this double-edged sword metaphor. It was with me for like 2 3 days, and I didn't know where I would use it. But I got this opportunity, and I've just implanted it here, and it looks good. It creates impact, and you don't have to go too much hard with the metaphors. I don't like the content which are lot of analogies and lot of metaphors. It gets really confusing, and its impact actually. Because when you do anything, when you do more of it, it loses its impact. So use it strategically in your content. And this is where we introduce the valuable lesson we have learned from all the those problems which have related to these consequences. So it creates the moment of realization for your audience. So after that, it's time to release the tension. So how do we release it? By showing the positive outcomes. So I've shown it like this. Again, the list. I'm a big fan of list and bullets. Those works really great. And this shows the positive outcomes of taking action and resuming writing daily. And also what happened, whatever we tried, and whatever we have, whatever type of lessons we have shared, it backs it up. We are not keeping the end loose, so we are backing it up. Like what was the result of that realization. So it completes your content. You are not keeping anything loose. So whenever you are writing content, there is this in the copywriting. While I was learning copywriting, there is this tip. So what tip? So whenever you are writing any type of content, so try to ask these questions. Even if you are writing a one line, try to ask this question. So what? We can look at this. I'm more focused on my life goals. So what? So I gain back my mental peace. So what? So ideas are flowing endlessly. So what? So I am happier. So this list is in itself a complete content. Even if I put only this list with some kind of hook, it will work because it is complete in itself. So always try to ask this so what questions whenever you are writing. Even if it is a single line in your content, try to ask so what. because you should not keep the loose ends, too many loose ends in your content. It creates a confusion, and then confused reader won't read, confused reader won't come back. So try to incorporate this tip in your writing, and this shows positive outcome. It serves as evidence. Yes, again. Then this come the last part. Now when someone asks me, "Are you on a break?" I say, "Yes, I'm on a break from not taking a break." Yeah, impactful, right? Yes. So it is a little kind of humorous. Plus, it is creating a different impact, and it is releasing all of the tensions we have built so far. Like I'm not going to take a break, but the way we have structured this sentence, it creates an impact, and it is memorable, and it prompts. I've not ended this post with any kind of PS, because I don't want it to, because this end sentence itself creates creates an impact that will encourage reader to engage with your post. So always if you are spending 80% of your part on your writing hook of your content, also spend some time writing these platitude types of statements. And I'll share you my little secret how I come up with these kind of statements. I'm writing a lot of one-liners on LinkedIn right now. So what I do whenever I see, whenever I'm scrolling in the LinkedIn feed, what I do, I read the post, and I try to come up with something something creative or something unique to say about it, that will summarize everything in a one line or two line, whatever it may be. And if I come up with something, it's okay, and I'll just post that comment. I'll just screenshot it and save it in my folder. And whenever I have free time, I'll go through the screenshot folder, and I'll pick up any comment that is interesting me, or that will click with me at that moment. I'll go into the editing mode. And when you go into the sequences of the story, what happened, what really happened, then we share the lesson to really complete it, and also give polarized it with the we also challenge the common belief. So it was again relatable. Then we ended with a memorable statement, memorable takeaway, or a resolution, or whatever you can do to encourage engagement. Really, I have to really work on like there are three part to the content creation, three part to your LinkedIn post. Like you have to hook attention, you have to retain attention, and you have to reward attention. So how are you rewarding it? Like making them feel good, making your takeaway memorable, in asking them a question, like a really intriguing question in a way that that will spark in their brain to really think about it. So you can ask any type of questions, but really think about it. What kind of questions would get? Again, if you are not able to come up with these questions to ask in the PS, just copy paste your whole post. Ask him to give me a five engaging questions to ask to make reader really engage with my post, and come up with this. Like I do this, so that's why I'm telling it. Sometimes you really hit creativity block, so you can use tools which are available. So just don't shy away from using it. Explore it. So okay. Hello. Am I audible? Okay. The presentation is not ended. Actually, people are leaving. I see we have got something more to cover. So you can see the screen right now. Just tell me yes, someone. Okay. So this was the post I was talking, which I have written in just 15 minutes while I was drinking the tea, and I have not scheduled anything for that day, and I really don't wanted to break the streak, and it really get worse when you break the streak to build up the momentum again. So this was the post, and what really sparked the conversation for this post, I'll show you. I'll open this post. So this was the post. It was a simple beginner LinkedIn writing post tip. So the way it was designed, it was easy to read, and it was basically a tips list of tips. Majority of people skim through your content and all of it, and really the which sparked the conversation is this PS sections where I've shared these tools which I use for arrows and text staircase. I thought I thought that many people are aware of it, but many found it pretty helpful. Like if you can see these replies to this comment, that's very helpful. As a newbie, I was baffled at the hours others seem to spend making those staircase structures. So I have shared this tool. I thought everybody might be aware, or somebody might not be aware. So this was helpful for many people. People actually messaged me like thanking me for this sharing this staircase tool, which this is actually free on the internet. Like how to make this kind of structures. You can just put the list in it, and you can use this staircase structure to make it ascending or descending or other kind of formats you might see on the LinkedIn. So yes, that's what sparked the conversation. So what I wanted to convey from this is like really share your secrets, or might be something you use regularly on the internet, or to make your life easy, to make your content creation easy. Share your processes. How do you do that? That topic really catches the attention of the people. So this is the best performing post which I have written in 15 minutes, but I have attached the resources which I use on a daily basis. So just give it all away to people to implement, and really this is this is the value giving. This is how you provide value to your value to your readers. So yes, it was quick. That is what I wanted to share with you. Like really, like the post which I have written in just 15 minutes, it has got a quite good results. Like it has reached quite a good number of people. I've got a lot of DMs after that thanking me. So yes, help people. That is the best strategy you can have as a content creator. So we'll see these 15 powerful tips to quickly improve your writing. We'll go through it quickly. I hope everybody is enjoying this part. Great. Okay. So So this is the first thing. Write with the end goal in mind. It's so important to know what you are trying to convey to your reader. And for that matter, these are the list. I've picked it from one of the Justin Welsh says YouTube video, but it really caught me. And whenever I write my post, I refer this, like really what I want to say in this post, like what kind of feelings or what kind of emotions I want to generate in the evoke in the reader. So finally, like this, you can easily see it. Like, yeah, that's great news. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, now I get it. So this kind of thing, right, with the end goal in mind, you should know what you're trying to convey. And this is also right with the right mood, because the mood with which you write your content, it reflects in your content, it reflects in your word choices, and people can actually sense it when you write, when you are actually sense that. So always try to be in the right mood, or at least try to be in a good mood to whenever you are writing the content. Try to be cheerful, watch some funny videos or something like that, and then start writing. This is just from my personal experience. Write with the right mood, because mood affects it. People can sense it. Then there's a third: show, don't tell. Like really think about it. Whenever you are writing the content, try to come up with some visuals. Like, can you explain it in a visual? Can you add some illustration to it? Can you really simplify this with the visuals? Like, I have done this breakdown here, where I was posting about how I create content using the frameworks. So I simply showed them, like I came across this, then I converted into the template, then I created in this post, which resulted in this. So it try to add visuals which are meaningful. Just don't try to add selfies for the sake of it. It should have some kind of meaning to it. So and whenever you are trying to explain, giving some tips, try to come up with examples also, because when you give examples, when you give examples, it gets easier to visualize. Like if I just put it here that show but don't tell, then you couldn't have imagined like what this person is trying to say. So basically, this is it. And number fourth and very important, don't commit the scene of writing and editing at the same time. You will hate yourself for that. And like really, your first draft, even if you are a pro writer, is going to suck. So just write your first draft, put it out, and keep it away, and then come again at it, and you'll get a fresh view. You'll definitely 100% come up with something unique. You will never able to come up with if you try to write and edit at the same time. This is again from my personal experience. This is a tip surfacing everywhere, but I have actually like implemented it. I have actually experimented it, and really it works 100%. So never commit this sin. Always try to convey one idea, one lesson, one action in your one content. Don't try to say too much, or don't try to incorporate too much in it. Just stick to the one. And more words equal to less impact. Just like this. The other day, I've written this one liner on the LinkedIn. Let's hope LinkedIn won't ban me. So when I first came up with it, this was the first draft. Literally, I've written in the doc. Like, I am hoping LinkedIn won't ban me for posting tweets on LinkedIn for the entire week. So then I trimmed it for a little bit. So try to trim your sentences. Like really, there's like you have to go really harsh on it. Like try to fit it in a lesser words. try to fit whatever you are trying to say in a lesser word, because it creates the impact when you convey your message in a lesser word. Like, let's hope LinkedIn won't ban me for tweeting on LinkedIn, so it's better, right? Then the final draft, let's hope LinkedIn won't ban me for tweeting here. So what I have done here, from the second draft to final draft, then LinkedIn, in the second draft you can see LinkedIn and LinkedIn. So there is the word repetition, and you should not repeat your point or your words in a sentence, because it loses its impact. And also, whenever you are listing out, writing your lists, so always try to say different things in a different point. Don't try to say the same point in a different way. So don't repeat, basically. So I removed that LinkedIn part and I replaced it with here. It also made the line bit shorter. But after posting it, I also added the entire week part after I edited it after 15 minutes. Then why I edit that the entire week part, because I wanted to really connect with the people who might not be reading my post from the previous week. So I wanted to give them the context and make it a complete. Even if it was a one-liner, I wanted to make it complete, make a sense for the reader. Like they might when I was writing this, what I thought, like they might read this. They might read my previous post after reading this one-liner. So this, and that happened actually. I have got a few comments after posting this on my previous posts. Okay, use the most beautiful word in English. You incorporate this wherever you can. Try to use it in your hooks. Try to use it in your content. Everywhere, just try to fit it. Stop using a lot of I in your content. Replace it with you. Replace I and we you with you. It will create impact. So number 8, don't just write your post, design it. Yes, I've said it multiple times in the presentation itself. Use bullets, use arrows, use white space as much as you can. Use a text staircase. I have also said this: spend 80% of your time writing your hook. It is the most important part. You can't take it lightly, because hook. If your hook is not good, people are not going to read it. Always try to be clear. Don't try to be clever. Use simple words. And as an Indians, we have this advantage. But in my case, actually, I'm from a semi-English medium, so I don't know so many fancy words, and that's the added advantage, because you don't have to use the fancy words to convey your messages. You have to be clear. You don't have to be clever. So remember that no fancy words. Use simple words. Stick to the basics. Use powerful but simple words. It should not be how to define fancy words. If the words take too much time to pronounce, it is a fancy word. Avoid that. Avoid this type of complex words. Always try to come up with something simple. Use numbers. Yes, I have said it. Try to use it in your photos. Really think about it. How can you use numbers in your content, in your book? And this is again a strong tip. This is coming from Dina Kelkovich. This I took from her. Credit should be given to everyone. So replace adverbs with the strong verbs. So what I have done here, Jack turned around and aggressively closed the door. And when we read the second sentence, Jack turned around and slammed the door. So second sentence has more impact than the first sentence. So always try to replace adverbs with your strong verbs. This is again amazing tip in the setup works, like how to write concise. You can go through this example yourself also. We offer guidance. It turns into we guide you. We conduct analysis. There's no need to conduct, and this big chunk of is redundant. So we analyze, convey the same message. So why should we conduct an analysis? So this is again the 13th step. Then connect the sentences. This is most important. Like read the left part first. Left part. Like 2 months ago, I'll read it with you. 2 months ago, I stopped writing on LinkedIn for 1 month. I was juggling between copywriting, business, writing on LinkedIn, family functions, 9 to 5 job. I was exhausted. I needed a break. Sounds pretty good. Okay. But now read this second part on the right side. 2 months ago, I stopped writing on LinkedIn for 1 month cause I was juggling between. When you add this cause, it creates an impact. It gives a reader to really read forward. Juggling between copywriting, business, family functions, 9 to 5 job. Because of that, it connects the two parts of your content. So never keep the loose ends. Always connect one part to other. So use these conjunctions. There are so many other, like in other words, like because of that, and use this, and you'll see your content will have a different impact while reading it. And lastly, use humor. Don't be so robotic about your content. Add your personality. Experiment it. These tips are not rock solid tips, and you have to every time you have to follow it. You can break the rules. You can come up with your own style of content, of course, and use humor in your content. It makes you a human, of course. So I have some idea. I was thinking about let's roast some post. Like if anyone is interested to really want me to go through their post and what is wrong or what is right with their post and what can be improved in it. Just let me know in the message, or just drop the link. What do you say? So can you just okay, Sukanya. Okay, just drop the link. Can you just drop the link in the comment box? So it will be easier for me to just go through it one by one. So we'll. So I think it's already too late, but I would really like to know, did you guys enjoyed it? Did you find it helpful? Okay, so Sukanya's, I'm opening Sukanya's post.
Hey Soheb, I have not posted on Friday. Okay, last post was on Wednesday.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
the last post.
yeah. And the last post, the formatting, I couldn't. I for some reason it was very bad. But still, you can go ahead. You please feel free to tell me. I need honest reviews. So
Yeah, Sukanya. I'm yes, I'm sharing the screen. Can you see the screen, everyone? Just give a thumbs up or something.
yeah, we can see. Yeah.
Okay. So your copy must not be misleading to a consumer. So basically, this hook, it is pretty weak, I would say. Like Sukanya, just don't. This is not personal. I'm.
No, please go ahead. I need an honest feedback. That's why I gave you the link. Please be free.
Yeah. So this hook is pretty weak, I would say. This is not like in a medium range also, because it is not opening any kind of loop. Like what? Why should I read it Your copy must not be misleading to a consumer. So it is not opening any kind of loop or any kind of intrigue. So your hook should your hook should be something like that. Let me read your post first. Like, as a brand, you can openly speak about the benefits and features your product or services provided, but do not overdo it. Over impress is never a good idea. Okay, and never make false promises that you cannot deliver. You will compromise on trust and loyalty toward your brand. Remember, even though it is necessary to satisfy a customer, one must do it without exaggeration and false promises. This is where a good copy can transform those clicks to sale. But that copy must be truthful, otherwise, you will jeopardize the relationship between the consumer and the brand. Have you read any misleading copy about the product? Okay. You can really start this post with some kind of shocking or something which has happened with the brand. Like, is your if like a question also, is your brand are you faking your brand or something like that? Because
Okay.
the basic point is this, that it should evoke emotion when you are reading.
Right.
Yes, so your hook is the main part, and your body part, in the body, as brand, you can only speak about the benefits and value of your products or services, but do not overdo it. Over impress is never a good idea. So it is little ambiguous. Like, when reading this, I'm not getting the clear idea what you are trying to convey. So, okay, and never make false promises that you cannot deliver. Okay, this is good. Never make false promises that you cannot deliver. This I really like this part. This is good. You'll compromise on trust and loyalty towards your brand. Yeah, this point is good. And remember, even though it is necessary to satisfy a customer, one must do it without exaggeration and false promises.
Means like overselling, like overly trying to tell, like, okay, this is what my brand can do. Like, when we try as human beings to over impress someone, that is actually a full of kind of a thing, right? It doesn't impress, it does the opposite. So similar kind of way I wanted to showcase, and that's the reason I wanted you to check, because I knew somewhere probably something could be missing, and I want to rectify that at the beginning itself. So yeah.
You can really improve on this hook.
Hooks. Okay.
Because hook is your main part. And after, in the body part, there are some tweaks you can do. You could have easily listed this under if you are seeing this, you can openly speak about the benefits and features, but do not overdo it and over impressive. The format of the post is good. It can be improved, but it is better. And how are you ending this? But that copy must be truthful, otherwise you will jeopardize. Like, this is jeopardize. This is a complex word.
Right.
Why would you use to why would
simpler words?
It is I'm getting stuck here while reading it. You jeopardize. So
the flow of reading, right?
Yes, it is breaking the flow of
correct.
So try to come up with something easy. It will and what we can use instead of jeopardize. It will break the relationship between the customer and the brand. Look, it even has an impact on it. And yes, overall it is good. It can be tweaked. I cannot edit it right now here, but yes, I will share you the edited version of this.
Sure. This will be very helpful.
Yeah. So you can get the idea.
And Soheb, I had a few questions. Means once the QA starts, I'll ask them. Because I think others also are waiting.
Yeah. Okay. So who else have shared? Nobody has shared actually anything.
So can I ask you the questions then?
Yeah, I think you can. So
Okay,
no.
so the first thing is that since you were talking about these top creators, no, so do you like everyone advises, right? Like have a list of the top creators when they are posting and all, go and engage on their post on a regular basis. So do you like follow them like each and every day and see how they are posting, what they are posting, have a sheet maybe or something like that? Means how do you do it? Means I know different people do it differently. I just wanted to know how you go about it.
No, I don't do it in that way. I've
Sure,
not
deep
made
down.
any engagement. Yes, I have not made any engagement list. But yes, the creators I like, I've turned on their notifications whenever they post. Like, look, there are three kinds of people I want in my feed. The one who I can learn from, the one who I can teach, and the one who I can sell. So basically, these three kinds of people I want in my feed. So I want in my feed, or I want to engage with them. So I have not made any engagement list, but I am like it is. I've heard lot from a lot of people that it is effective to maintain, and yes, and I'm trying to build it, but it is along with the 9 to 5. 9 to 5 and this all family and all it's not like possible, but
Yeah, right.
I have found this turn around on this. Like I've turned on the notification on their profile, so whenever they
Okay.
post I'll get a notification. I'll go, I'll engage, I'll get the value, or I'll provide the value in that way. And for the people who are engaging with my post, LinkedIn algorithm automatically pushes them to my feed, so I engage with them there. So right now, building. I'm actually working on my re-strategizing my engagement strategy, because I'm spending quite a lot of time, but I'm not doing the intentional engagement. So really get the results from the LinkedIn, like really get the clients from the LinkedIn. You have to do the intentional engagement. What I am doing the random engagement right now. But yes, you have the maintaining the list is always good.
Okay, okay. Thank you. And thank you for the breakdown. I honestly I wanted it, but thank you.
Welcome, welcome. I hope
And do let me know how can even I'll try to rewrite it and share it with you. But you can also share it means what your inputs are on that. Then or if you can share yours, then means how you would have done it.
definitely, definitely, definitely.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Yes, 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 yes. So, any questions? Anyone? Anybody has any questions? Hi, Vaibhav. Am I audible? Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No, actually, it was a great session, seriously, because the way you have shown, because you showed those examples and how you have analyzed it, like many people talk about templates, right? Most of the people who are using these templates, they will say use templates, but how to use it? How can we refer to someone else's post and analyze and break it down? Means this is first time, at least for me, I saw it for the first time, so it was really helpful. So thank you.
I'm really happy that you